Hello teachers, this is the instructional guide for primary 5, term 1, term 2, week 1. Okay, so for this week, two booklets. Gonna start off by multiplying a mixed number by a whole number using calculator. It'd be good if they brought along their scientific calculator. If not, it's okay, right? They can always make use of the normal calculator, right? We can loan it to them. So for this question, for this one, they're supposed to multiply a mixed number, right, with a whole number. If they bring along a calculator, you can get them to try it out, right? How they can key in the mixed number and then multiply by 7. Okay, and then they will get the answer as improper fraction. All right, but they can also convert right into proper fraction. Okay. And then depending on whether the calculator or not, you can get them to try one question. If they do not have the calculator, right, then what they need to do is to convert this into mixed number. Okay, to convert it into mixed number, then they will do 14 times 5. Right? And then 70 divided by 9, what's the remainder? Something they've done previously. Okay, so we don't delve too much in this. Then we do another question on page 3, right? 2A. This one is about correcting to one decimal. Okay, so same thing, they can use a calculator, right? Scientific calculator. If they don't have, then they have convert into mixed number first. And then after that, get a fraction, and then tell them that if let's say they don't have a scientific calculator, right, all they need to do is this, right? 17 whole will remain the same, right? So it's 17 point, you take 1 divide by 7. Okay, and then you put a decimal point, correct? One decimal place. All right, get them to try this out. Get them to try another question with involving 2 decimal places. That's on page 4, right? D. Okay. After that, right, for this, I think we don't have to practice too much of this in class, right? It's really time consuming. And we'll just go straight into word problem on page 11, right? Question 2. Okay, so the mass of a box is 3 whole 7 out of 8 kilograms. Find the total mass of 5 such boxes. Okay, so all they need to do is write the equation, right? And remember, if they don't write a statement, at least write the unit of measurement at the end. So that's question 2. And then question 5, right? Very similar. So they can use, yeah, right? So question 5, and I think in question 9, right? So to expose them to this kind of area type of question using fractions. Okay, so do tell them that when they see questions like this and there are no instructions for them to correct to the nearest decimal, right? So these instructions here, look, there's no instruction for them to correct to the nearest decimal place. They should always then present their answers in mixed numbers. Okay, so remember to remind them that. And then try one of this. Okay, for this, they don't really have to use calculator, right? What they can do is they can convert into mixed numbers. Okay, and then after that, they can convert into improper fraction. And then after that, they can do the cancellation, right? It's actually quite easy. Okay, all right, then we move on to the second booklet. Okay, for second booklet, we're going to skip some questions as well, and get them to just go to question number 6, right? On question number J on page 6. Now, why I'm choosing this question, right, is because it involves 2 mixed numbers, right? So ask them, what should we do? Right? Every time they work with fractions, they have multiplication and they have mixed numbers, what do? So they have to convert into improper fraction first. Okay, convert into improper fraction, and they can do the cancellation. Now, if they're still unfamiliar after this practice, you can always ask them to do a second one, and so on. Okay, but I think they should be fine, right? Based on what I see from the P5 students, they are quite okay with all these questions. Then we move to page 11. Okay, Nick was given 2 whole 5 out of 8 pizzas. He gave 3/7 of the pizza, so 3/7 off, right? Remind them, right? What does off means? Off means times. Okay, of the pizza, and the pizza refers to this portion here. Okay, so therefore the equation is 3 out of 7 off is times. Okay, so they convert into improper fraction, do the cancellation, and write the statement, right? Or at least write 1 whole 1 out of 8 pizzas. Another question here. Okay, 5 whole 7 out of 8 liters water, 5 out of 12 of water was removed. Now note that many students, right? I noticed in past students would just go 5 whole 7 out of 8, right? Minus 5 out of 12, right? Okay, some will get it wrong, right? The question is not about that actually. Okay, but also, I mean, sometimes we get it wrong for this kind of question, but remind them that this is 5 out of 12 of the water, right? So again, of means times, and the water, the quantity here, right, refers to this volume here. Okay, so if they have a scientific calculator, right, they can get this kind of get the decimal, the answer with the decimal, and then they correct to 2 decimal places. If not, okay, then too bad. Okay, they got to convert this into mixed number first, and then after they multiply, they get a whole number. And the answer, get a whole number, put it aside, the fraction, right? Numerator divide by denominator will get you this portion here, and then correct 2 decimal places. Remember to get them to answer the question here as well by writing the statement. And that's it for primary 5 this week. Any extra time, right? Please get them to do the corrections. Thank you.